Guess who showed up at Andrew Abbas's home right after that tweet? The same Royal Newfoundland Constabulary. I'm serious. Now, luckily for Abbas, he wasn't shot dead. And he wasn't charged with a crime either. Charged with what? Being rude, being political, being cranky, being mad and sad that a fellow Canadian was killed in very strange circumstances by the Premier's personal bodyguard. I'd say that's a good thing to get cranky about. If you're having trouble sympathizing with cranky old Andrew Abbas, imagine if one of Justin Trudeau's personal bodyguards came to a Twitter critic's home in plain clothes and an unmarked car and left him dead, or swap in one of Stephen Harper's personal bodyguards. So Abbas was angry, but not a criminal. There's no crime there. So they threw him in the psych ward. Except, of course, police just can't do that in Canada. A policeman himself does not have the power to commit someone to a psychiatric hospital. Here, let me read to you from a very recent court judgment about Abbas, about how this whole thing went down. When I say MHCT, that stands for the Mental Health Care and Treatment Act, okay? I'm going to read a paragraph from a court case involving Abbas. On April 7th, 2015, members of the Royal Newfoundland Constabulary attended at Mr. Abbas's home and detained him for an assessment under the MHCT Act. The motivation was concern over the content of certain tweets issued by Mr. Abbas on Twitter, which potentially expressed anger relating to a recent shooting of an individual by a policeman. He was taken to the psychiatric unit at Western Memorial Hospital, operated by the first respondent in Corner Brook. There, two physicians, one of whom was the second respondent, these are people he sued, completed the necessary paperwork that resulted in his involuntary admission to the hospital, unquote. Really? So he was committed to a mental hospital for expressing anger. Did you know that's now against the law or against medical science or whatever, that you can't express anger, or at least not towards the wrong people? Hey, if you like that, sign up for my show every day. Click on the screen to subscribe.